Hello best friend, and welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are all having the most incredible day. Best friend, if this is the first time you're watching my channel, my name is Sebastian and I welcome you all with open arms. I do pop culture videos every single day. So best friend, if you're looking for a new messy best friend, girl, you have found me. So why don't you grab a snack and a drink, hit that subscribe button, best friend, because the tea is piping hot today, girl. Have you ever wondered what type of dad is Justin Bieber being right now? Is he hands-on? Is he, what is his role right now? Well, according to an alleged insider, there's some tea about it, best friend. Now listen, towards the end of this video, I'm gonna share with you guys something that I have not shared with you guys. I was told that I should never have children because two men should not have children. And I responded to that comment, and I'm gonna show you guys the video that I responded with. And I just feel like it's very important for you guys to see there's also a lot of positivity on here, but there's also a lot of negativity that I get on a daily. And sometimes it's not easy for me. So I did respond to that, but we'll get into that in a second. Okay, so let's read the article together. So it says here, best friend, according to an insider, privy girl, I don't know, to Life and Style, Justin has thrown himself into parenthood with a huge smile on his face. The insider also claimed that the singing sensation has fully embraced his duties as a new father. He's getting up in the middle of the night with Hailey whenever Jack needs to be fed, doing diaper changes and whatever else he can do to help, the source dished. In addition to this, the insider mentioned that the new parents are not seeing many people right now and are enjoying their private time with baby Jack. Justin and Hailey aren't letting a ton of people come over right now, the confidant stated, and concluded they're mostly staying in their little bubble, but Justin has been FaceTiming everyone, bragging about how amazing his baby boy is. He's a very proud dad. He's a very proud new dad. So let me tell you something, girl. I have seen a lot of movies. I have talked to a lot of friends where they tell me, that the dad doesn't do shit, bitch. That the dad doesn't get up and the dad this and he just sleeps while, the mom is out here cradling and feeding and all this. So it is such a nice, it's such a breath of fresh air to see Justin Bieber, being so hands-on. After I saw that interview that he did saying, I cannot wait to be a father, but of course, it's Hailey's body. She'll decide when the time is right, something like that. I knew that he was going to be a good father. And I know there's been a lot of talk about his mental health and allegedly him not doing well, especially after him getting upset at those dumb, spoiled, rotten teenagers who were literally harassing him. He got a lot of backlash for that. And I know a lot of people are concerned over his mental health, but I think it's such a good idea to stay in that bubble, stay with the baby, stay with Hailey, because honestly, best friend, for celebrities to go out especially when there's something very new in their life that's happening, the paparazzi triples, it quadruples, It's the scariest thing. I've seen paparazzi chases, and paparazzis run red lights. Paparazzis don't give a damn. They cut people off. They causes crashes. I mean, it is insane, best friend. So I don't know. I feel like it's very important to also give, these type of positive teas, because, 99% of the headlines are coming from a negative, point of view. So it's nice to have a positive, tea every once in a while about a certain celebrity. And, with Justin, waking up and waking up with Hailey every hour, I guess, feeding the baby and stuff, I think it's very, very refreshing. I think it's very nice. I also think it's a very bonding situation. I know that there was a lot of divorce rumors before, but I feel like when you have, I don't know, I haven't had a baby yet, but when you have a baby, I suppose that you and your partner, you kind of you have no other choice but to really connect and be a team. I know that babies come and also they end marriages. When the babies doesn't, it gets too much for the parents, and I guess some feelings, go uncovered, and then they realize that they're not meant to be together. But I do think that a baby will definitely strengthen a relationship. So hopefully that's the case for them. I wanted to share this with you guys. I was doing a video. I don't really remember what was it about. It was about Paris Hilton. It was about Paris Hilton, and I was talking about how she was getting a lot of backlash for her babies not wearing a life jacket on this humongous, private, huge catamaran. The baby was nowhere near in danger, but they were getting a lot of backlash. So I, defended, and I said, when God gives my husband and I a baby, I'm not going to want to hear criticism from a stranger, from the middle of nowhere. I just said that, and somebody said, well, hopefully God will never give you a child. So I responded. I usually don't respond. Sometimes, best friend, I will tell you this, and this is why I wanted to do this tea, because I'm actually a very positive person. I throw some shade here and there and stuff, but I'm actually a very positive person. And it's always kind of difficult to just share negative tea, always negative, always, just not like, you know what I mean? So sometimes it's really nice to just say something positive, right? But of course I know drama sells, but it's very refreshing to, say something positive. And, and so I don't, when I get these very negative and mean comments, sometimes I go on little social media breaks, which I post here daily, but like I won't really go into my DMs. I won't really go look at the comments, because sometimes, you guys don't know this, but sometimes I get death threats. I get really, really mean comments, body shaming me, calling me a derogatory, gay word, if you know what I mean, wishing my dogs ill will, criticizing my husband, making fun of my brother passing. I mean, it's a lot sometimes. So sometimes I do take breaks. So, I got a comment saying that somebody wrote me a DM and I haven't responded. And I really do apologize. I try and respond as much as I can, but sometimes I do have to take these social media breaks, because sometimes it can get a lot. So anyways, so this is what I responded to that person, best friend. And, I understand we all have different, beliefs and point of views, which is great. All I know is that I have a lot of love to give, and I have a lot of desire to give my child the chance to be fully happy in their childhood. My mother did her very best, but because I had all these feelings inside, the gay feelings, the body image feelings, the body, the food disorder and all that, and I didn't feel like I could talk about it because it was so taboo back then. I want to be able to give my child a freedom to just be themselves. You know what I mean? So I'm very excited for when God gives us that blessing. So here's the response. I love you all so much, and I will see you guys in my next video. Mwah. Bye. So I'm going to be responding to this comment because, I usually never respond to negative comments, but today I will, because this is really, really, really disgusting. So this comment is coming from a video I just posted defending Paris Hilton from these mommy shamers who literally have nothing else to do with their time but to come for Paris Hilton. And in my video, I was defending Paris and also saying that when God blesses my husband and I with a child, I'm not going to want some random Susan _ live, laugh, love, mommy shame or daddy shame me or parent shame me from their basement just because they're bored and they think they know better than anyone else. And I said that, and Mia decided to comment and write, hope he doesn't bless you with kids. Men should not have kids with another man. Let me tell you something, Mia. The most important thing that you could do with a child is teach him good values. Teach him to love. Lead with love. Teach him to treat everybody equally and not have hate in their hearts. So I worry about your future or present children if this is the way that you are leading and this is the type of lessons that you are teaching your children. Mia, Ever since I was a kid, I have known that I was destined to have children because of how much love I have in my heart and the values that I want to instill in my children. The first lesson that I always want to teach my children that I've dreamt about is to treat everybody equally and to lead with love, Mia. So maybe you could learn a thing or two about me right now. I do not have children just yet, but I know that God will bless my husband and I with children, because not someone like you, Mia, who has hate in their heart and prejudice is not going to block my blessings. How about that, Mia? Mia, I hope that you learned a lesson today, and I hope that you lead with love and don't ever judge the quality of the type of parent I or anyone else can be just because you have prejudice and hate in your heart. Learn from this, Mia, so whenever God blesses you with children, or the children that you do have, you teach them right so they don't go online in the future and act a fool like you just did with this type of ignorance. Okay, Mia? And finally, Mia, I don't think this is your fault. I definitely feel like it's how we were raised, and I was raised by a very strong woman who taught me to lead with respect, taught me to lead with love, and taught me to treat everyone equal. So, Mia, I forgive you for your ignorance, and I pray for love, and I pray for any type of negative and dark energy that you might have around you. I pray for it to disappear so you can live a life of happiness and you can always lead with love. And when my child comes, after God blesses me with him, I will definitely send you a little selfie. All right. Mwah.